Good afternoon, Pokésports. Welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Regulation D video, bringing you another Hisuian starter, that being HISUIAN Typhlosion, with Frisk, with Choice Specs, with Eruption, on a Sun team next to Chi-Yu. It's a lot of stat multipliers, friends. Hopefully we get to see it in today's video, but another thing that I did kind of glaze over that is very important to this team is Frisk. Frisk is such a great ability, especially in closed team sheets like a ladder situation, because you get to start the battle and be like, hey, what you got? And then figure it out for there. Of course, in an open team sheet, completely useless ability, use Blaze. But on the ladder, this is the team to use. I will leave a Poke Paste of this team down below in the description so you can alter that for whatever needs you need it to have. But that's kind of the thought process here. So we have Typhlosion, again, next to Chi-Yu, doing a lot of damage. Tornadus with Sunny Day and Tailwind to just try to get Typhlosion up to that better speed tier. Typhlosion is unfortunately only base 95 in this Hisuian form. Not the fastest thing around. Underspeeds things like Urshifu as well, so it's a little bit of a rough speed tier. The Tailwind helps a lot with the Tornadus, but the other issue that I've encountered a lot is that Tornadus is on pretty much every single team because lo and behold, we have a new Tailwind Prankster setter. So you might encounter that issue, but of course, if you need to stop a Tornadus, hopefully it doesn't have Cobra Cloak because you can always go for the Rillaboom fake out whenever you need that. Urshifu also on this team just doing a lot of damage, and also Electric Tera Zapdos. It's interesting to see Zapdos with like an Ice type. I said Electric Tera Zapdos. It's an Ice Tera Zapdos, but an Ice type Tera Blast to do as much damage as you possibly can. Deal with those Amoonguses as well because you do have safety goggles if you do encounter Amoongus or Brute on it. And with that, that's the team. This team is from Ivory on Discord. Thank you so much, Ivory, for posting this in the Pokésports Discord. I greatly appreciate all of the people that post in the Pokésports Discord, but this team definitely stuck out to me because it was one of the first ones that was brave enough to use HISUIAN Typhlosion, so thank you, Ivory. If you guys want to submit your own teams, links to the Discord will be down below in the description. Right now, we're looking for Regulation D teams, and there's a chance that either Mike or myself can play it here on the channel now. If you guys are excited to see some HISUIAN Typhlosion action, hit the like button down below, subscribe to the channel. Let's get on to today's video. Regieleki, Torn, Brute Bonnet, Urshifu, Dragonite, and Golden Go. Kind of just a good stuffs team that we're up against, but nothing on the opposing side of the field really wants to take a Specs Typhlosion Eruption. Except for, you know, the Water Urshifu. Obviously. The big issue that I could see is that they do have Pokemon that can outspeed my Pokemon, which does kind of suck. But we can find a way around it. Hopefully they don't lead Torn, but if they do, they do. We'll worry about that later. But I think Torn is definitely the play. Specs Typhlosion is definitely the play. Do I bring in the Chi-Yu? Maybe not. Not because I don't think that Fire is a great type in this matchup. I do. But because I think that if I don't bring something to deal with the Regieleki, Regieleki is just going to take over. Let me double check this Urshifu real quick. It's a Water Urshifu as well. Okay, let's do the Rillaboom. That gives us a fake out option, which is always nice. And as for the last one, is it a Zapdos game? Maybe? Not really. The Tera Ice might be really nice, though. I'm kind of looking at that Tera Ice, and it'll definitely come in handy against this team, especially against the Dragonite and against the Tornadus. Let's try it out. Maybe we'll get the opportunity to use it. But it all kind of depends on what my opponent leads with. And my opponent literally leads with everything weak to fire and nothing that has any speed control. I'm clicking Fire Tera and clicking Eruption. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If I even have Fire Tera, I think I'm Flying Tera. Never mind. Oh, I love the texture in the games, man. They let with Brute Bonnet. That might be their mistake. We're going to see Rocky Helmet, and we're going to see... I wasn't paying attention. But Tailwind is important. I'm going to click Tailwind, and I'm just going to explode. They have to Water Tera. But even if they Water Tera, this Eruption is gonna hurt a lot. They go for the taunt. I mean, fine, you stop my Tailwind, relied on a speed tie. But regardless, I still get this Eruption off. And you don't Terrastalize? Yeah. That's some hurts. That's some hurts. Awesome. All right, well, Typhlosion, first turn, first game, KO. Amazing. Now, Urshifu's coming out. It's a Watersh, all right. Again, I wasn't able to set the Tailwind, so that's something to keep in mind. And I might be forced to swap here. I can go for Bleak Windstorm, though. And maybe run into my Rillaboom to take the incoming water hit. Now, hopefully my Bleak Windstorm does connect. And hopefully I'm able to just one-shot this Urshifu. That'd make my life a lot easier. But Watersh, I mean, it could be Sash. It could be Mystic Water. There's a lot of options for Watershifu. But I think Rillaboom is probably my best bet here. And worst case scenario, if my Rillaboom manages to live next turn, I can attempt again with like a Fake Out plus a Bleak Windstorm. Okay, their Ursh goes for the Protect there. Interesting. As they go for the Tailwind. I think that's okay, because again, we get the Fake Out option the next turn. We do get the opportunity to knock out. And honestly, I want to miss this here. Do I, though? I don't think so. Well, I said it, and I got what I said. The issue why is because I didn't want them to bring a stronger Pokemon on the field. But now, they can pretty much not one-shot my Urshifu, they can hurt my Urshifu a lot. Regardless, let's just go for the quick and easy Fake Out. Let's not think about this turn too much. Let's flinch the Urshifu, and let's just try the Bleak Windstorm again. They're actually going to Heart Swap the Urshifu out. Okay. Into the Regieleki. Regieleki is not going to appreciate the Fake Out, but will appreciate the Bleak Windstorm. It's a pretty decent chunk, to be entirely honest. They set Rain Dance. Oh, they got Thunder strats going. Okay. Okay. Here's the thing, though. I think my taunt runs out this turn, and I got the speed drop on the Lucky. I need like 4 of those for it to matter, but glad I got one. Lucky also can't really touch Rillaboom. Yeah, there's the taunt. I get to shake it off. I get to set Tailwind up, which is like the important thing. And the other important thing is that I will have Tailwind up for a couple of turns beyond my opponent's Tailwind, too. Either I set Tailwind or I set Sunny Day. I have 2 options here. This is a hard call, man. Because the Sunny Day will really, really nerf this Urshifu and help with my fire types in the back. But the Tailwind will help with the speed advantage that I might need here. I'm gonna Sunny Day. I mean, wish me luck, friends. Like, I don't know what else to say, but I think Sunny Day is the play. I'm gonna go for the Lucky because I think Urshifu just protects again. Or Terrastalizes. What's gonna Terrastalize here? It's gonna be the Lucky. It looks like a Lucky's going for death. Oh, it's Ice. Oh, they're one of these. I have a Assault Vest, though. Like, I think they need to double into me for that to matter. I'm very glad I got the Sunny Day up. It means I might be able to keep my Tornadus for another turn. They go for the Tera Blast. It's definitely on to Rilla, right? Rilla threatens the Ursh. Yeah. Assault Vest saved me? Assault Vest saves me. No Transistor boost on the Ice moves, buddy. And then the Surging Strikes. Yeah. Absolutely Sunny Day was the play. Look how little damage that's doing. Absolutely Sunny Day. I'm so glad I went for that. Not even close to enough damage. They're Life Orb, too. Okay. Well, here's a Hammer of Wood. Bop. Goodbye, Aleki. And all that's left is the lonely little, little Urshifu. And I think on their final turn of Tailwind, too, right? That should be their final turn of Tailwind. All we gotta do is set our Tailwind up and click Wood Hammer. Oh, no. I guess they still have a turn left. Yeah, one more turn. Okay. Okay, if they have one more turn left, I guess I could go for a Bleak Wind. Just like guarantee that the Urshifu goes down this turn, or force him to protect. They have Drain Punch. Oh. I guess if you have Life Orb, you don't really need close combat, right? Okay. Fascinating, interesting, fancy. Well, like I said, I get to keep my Torn for another turn. And I do connect with the Bleak Windstorm. It's just going to straight one-shot there. Nice. Awesome. Okay, so pretty aggressive first battle. That's a fact, right? We started off the game with just HISUIan Typhlosion on the field, clicking Eruption, and then just figuring it out from there. But thankfully, we had the right tools at the end to get the win over Nile, and that's going to be a win for HISUIan Typhlosion. Lilligant Torkoal. Okay, that is kind of a threat against me, I think. Kind of a threat. But it's not impossible to play against, especially if you play super aggressively into this Torkoal, which I plan on. The other thing that's a little bit of an issue for me is that Dragonite and that Chien-Pao. There's no Tailwind that can save me there, but at the same time, I do have Ghost types if they do go and lead that. Issue is I can't really stop the Sucker Punch, though. Ooh. Yeah, rough game, rough game. It's not going to be an easy one. There is not many ways of me getting around this matchup at all. Mostly because there's a lot of potential leads, and none of them are great for me. But hey, let's give it our best shot. Let's go and do Torn. Let's do Torn, Typhlosion, Chi-Yu. We'll bring just as many fire types as we can to resist the Torkoal and to deal with the Chien-Pao mainly. I think last should most likely be Urshifu. I'm a little bit hesitant to bring something weak to... What about Zapdos, though? Zapdos might be pretty decent, especially if there's like a sleep powder situation happening with this Lilligant. I'm not sure. I've also seen Lilligant with Solar Blade running around. But if I got a bunch of fire types, I should be okay in that regard. We'll see. We'll see what my opponent decides to do. I'm imagining it's the Dragonite Chien-Pao, though, because that is what kind of stomps me really hard. No, okay. It's still Dragonite, but it's Dragonite with Tailwind. I think I could tolerate that. I see the Covert Cloak, and I see the Mirror Herb. Oh, right. Not a huge deal. We just said Tailwind and we Erupt, right? Like that's the only thing I really think we need to do right now. Dragonite might also be going for a ground type move. I'm low-key tempted to Flying Tera. I'm very tempted to Flying Tera, but I also realized that I need to preserve my Tera. I Fire Tera here, I have Ice Tera here. I might want Ice Tera later on. Let me just go for a basic Eruption. Let's see if I regret this later. I'm pretty sure my Typhlosion should be able to outspeed the Dragonite. So I don't have to worry about that too much. The Dragonite's actually going to Terrastalize right away. It's going to be normal. Okay, so now you're neutral to this. This was resisted until 5 seconds ago. So I'm glad I clicked the Eruption. Ooh. Okay, well, I'm glad I missed that too. That's definitely a strat, though. I'm definitely glad the Swagger missed. Eat this Eruption. Enjoy yourself. Big damage, dude. Oh, no, they went for Outrage. Okay, I'm dead. Fine, fine. I thought they were just going to go for E-Speed, but I guess Outrage works, too. I still got options, though. I like the options I have. I'm probably just gonna go Chi-Yu, though. I could set Sun, or I could just protect Chi-Yu and click Bleak Windstorm, which I think might be the safer play because I am oh no, they're locked onto Outrage. That's right. They can't go for E-Speed. We're good. We're good. We're good. So what I can do is I can go for the Sunny Day and click Heat Wave. 90% accuracy. Wish me luck. I guess I could just guarantee that. This isn't a guarantee, but it increases the odds that I knock them both out this turn. So let me just go for the double attack here. I can always set up Sunny Day later. All right, never mind. We're just going to double connect here. It's all good, though. We get to have Sunny Day for another turn. We didn't need to attack here. That could have also been a free swap, though, but that's a very aggressive play that I wasn't ready to make. Unfortunately, they have Tailwind up for a turn longer than we do. But as long as our Pokemon just naturally outspeed their Pokemon, it shouldn't be the end of the world. Bleak Windstorm going to nobody. It's all good, though. It's going to fail. Now, what are their final two? I'm assuming Chien-Pao. Or maybe just this is the Lilicoal here. Jin Mori? Oh, no, that's not a Lilicoal. That's a Dark Urshifu. Oh! What is stopping me currently from clicking Sunny Day and Fire Tera Heat Wave? Nothing, right? It'll stop their fighting type moves from hurting me. if I fire Tera. I mean, don't get me wrong, it'll still hurt, but won't hurt as bad. My Chi-Yu should be outspeeding the Ursh already. It doesn't outspeed the Chien-Pao, but I honestly don't think Chien-Pao is targeting Chi-Yu. Let's see some damage here. There's the Wicked Blow. Oh, they scarfed. Good to know. Very good to know. Wow, okay. That might change some things. I really need to hit this Heat Wave now. They Sacred Sword. We eat that. Hardly. Heat Wave. Double connects, baby. Chi-Yu. Give me these double KOs. Deleted. Oh, beautiful. The Chien-Pao hangs on at 1 HP, but the Heat Waves, they ain't missing today, folks. All right, we still got a whole other Pokemon left, so we should be A-okay. The cool thing about our friend Chien-Pao here is that it technically can only attack one thing at a time. So as long as you hit it with 2 Pokemon, you should be okay. We can do that, and we can do that. Battle is canceled. Taking another dub with Typhlosion. And honestly, this is another battle where Typhlosion entered the game, clicked Eruption, died. I mean, listen. That might not be a horrible thing, though. You get the damage off, and then you get a new Pokemon that's completely healthy on the field. Regardless, on to game 3. Well, would you look at that? It's another Hisuian Typhlosion next to a Tornadus. This team is really interesting, though. They have things like Raichu, which makes me want to not bring Zapdos, and they have things like Galarian Articuno. It's a really cool-looking team. They got a Watoros. All right, all right. Well, I got a Watersh. Good luck with that. All right, let's do Typhlosion lead. Next to Torn. It's worked the last 2 times. Let's just keep doing it until it doesn't work anymore. Now, as for that bundle, I really want to bring Zapdos. But at the same time, I recognize Zapdos is weak against bundles. So it's kind of an iffy move here. The Rilla, I think a Rilla with the Assault Vest can definitely take care of the bundle. But then we got to worry about the countless flying types on their side of the field as well. The only reason I don't want to bring Zapdos is that Raichu. Like, that Raichu is like really holding up my team selection here. And I don't know if it should, but it is. I don't like that. I don't even know if they're going to bring it. I mean, it is a Raichu after all. Raichu has just not been seeing great competitive play this last generation. No idea why. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could do a lot of cool things with Lightning Rod. Just make Raichu immune to pretty much everything that you need it to be immune to. Your shoes are sinking. Okay, well, I wasn't wrong to be concerned about Raichu because would you look at that? Here it is. Now, I found the Sash and the Covert Cloak. Okay, cool. Looks like Covert Cloak is the new fun item for Tornadus. I get it. It's pretty good. Let me go for the Eruption. I'm assuming they're going to try to fake out my Torn, but we'll see. Regardless, let's just go for the Tailwind and then go for the Eruption. We'll see if they decide to attack my Typhlosion. They could. That might make me a little sad. But overall, I think this is still my best play. Just getting any chip damage off on a fake Focus Sash user is great too. It's not like I'm missing out on a lot. Hopefully their Torn doesn't have things like Rain Dance. Oh, it might have things like Rain Dance on this team. I'm looking at it. There's a Water Tauros. There's a Raichu. There's probably a Rain Dance. But they gotta decide, do they want a Rain Dance or they want a Tailwind? I mean, the better play for them would probably be Rain Dance, though. We'll see. They're terastallizing right away. It's gonna be the Torn. Dark? Okay. What does that do? Maybe to stop me from taunting them? I wasn't gonna. I just was gonna match. We did learn that theirs might be faster, or it's just I lost a speed tie. Unfortunately, they T-bolt the right spot, though. This Eruption is not gonna do a lot of damage. But at least it did damage. Honestly, that's still pretty good damage. Alright, I'm assuming another electric attack is coming. I think I just let my Typhlosion go down, though. I'm going to Erupt again. I think I just want Typhlosion to go down. And then I'll fire off a Bleak Windstorm as well. Yeah, they're definitely faster. They crit my Typhlosion too. I don't think that mattered, though. Do I get T-bolted as well? Ooh, I got Encored. That's arguably worse. Because I might have been able to live a T-Bolt. All right. Well, they locked me onto Tailwind. I got to swap now. Yeah, don't love where I am right now. Let's just go into Water Urshifu. This might be a pretty aggressive play. But it also might be my only play. So let's go for it. Let's go for the Water Aqua Jet onto the Raichu. And let's hard swap into the Rilla. Just to undo the Encore. That Encore is really messing me up. Honestly, this Raichu in general, I was giving a lot of flack in team preview. But it's giving me problems, man. I don't like it too much. It's giving me some serious problems. Look, it's making me sweat. But I might be able to get rid of it. Losing that Typhlosion is making me feel like I don't have the Pokemon necessary to win this game anymore. We'll see. We'll see if this Ursh can really impress me here. They also need to kind of miss a Bleak Windstorm, so fingers crossed. I have a Fake Out user the next turn, so that's always great as well. There's my Terastallization. I'm doing this just to guarantee the Aqua Jet can finish off this Raichu, because if it doesn't, then I'm in even worse shape than before. Also, not to mention, I do have a Focus Sash, so I might even be able to one-shot... Well, not one-shot. I might even be able to Aqua Jet the Tornadus on their side of the field as well. All right, nice. Raichu's gone. This Bleak Windstorm, I need to miss something. Nah. Not missing anything. But not going to KO anything, and my Rilla can actually live another one. The speed drop on my Ursh is a little sad, though. Okay. Okay. It's not over yet. It just kind of depends on what they bring out next. What do they got? Watoros. Yeah, that Intimidate sure does suck. This changes a lot here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click Aqua Jet onto the Torn. I'm going to hope an Aqua Jet plus a Fake Out into Torn is enough. Because I also want to get rid of the Torn. Beautiful. I also want to get rid of the Torn before they're able to set a Tailwind up again. I don't understand that swap. I guess just to spam me with Intimidates. I get that part. But my goal here was not that. My goal here was knock out this Torn at all costs, baby. Not even close. Whoa, whoa. I mean, I guess I was intimidated. Yikes. I'm still sad. I know there was Covert Cloak there. It's just like, that was my only option. Well, we got to go for the Aqua Jet again. There's no good play anymore. Let's knock off this guy. They keep swapping, man. Yeah, they're just really trying to milk the Intimidate now. I could have probably made that read. Oh, they just Tailwind again. Okay. I can match that. Hold on, hold on. It looks bad. It looks horrible. It looks rough. But it's not impossible. I think. I think what I have to do is I have to get Torn on the field. Not on that spot, though. Yes, on that spot, though. Do I preserve the Ursh or preserve the other one? Or the Rillaboom? I could detect Woodhammer, but they're just going to keep Intimidate spamming me, so... What if instead I... Aqua Jet and then hard swap into my Torn here. See if this works out. I mean, they could also just Aqua Jet my Urshifu in return. They always have that option to just eliminate from my Urshifu from the game. They don't. Nice. Okay, here's my Aqua Jet. It might not be enough still. It's enough still. Nice. Whew. Okay. I can get Tailwind up, at least, is what that means. They went for Iron Head. Hold on. Hold up. Not out of this yet. What do we have to do next? I think what we have to do next is preserve the Ursh so that I can Aqua Jet this guy. Or do I just go for the Aqua Jet anyway? Just get it off the Eruption doing damage. Yeah, I might have to. Just stop the Eruption from doing maximum damage. Now let's set Tailwind here. Just so we can have it for the Rillaboom in the back. Not that it matters too much. It's fine. I think this is still an okay play. I don't want to knock this thing out. I just want to do some damage to it. That's definitely some damage, I guess. Oh, they just settle for the Shadow Ball. Okay. Not amazing. Does knock out my Torn. And they go for the CC. Okay. Now I'm wondering what to target here. Nah, I think I still lose. If I went into the Rilla there, I would have still lost anyway. But if I Bleak Wind Storm, I don't outspeed either one of these. So I needed to Tailwind. Just overall, very rough battle here. Do I call a Protect? I mean, that's silly, right? Why would my opponent Protect now, of all times? I mean, regardless, Rillaboom's not outspeeding anything here. Yeah, I mean, the only thing that can maybe happen is if, for some reason, this guy protects. And somehow he misses Shadow Ball. Why? Yeah, he still Shadow Balls and I lose, though, right? Yeah. AV save me? Nah. I'd be very surprised if I live that. I don't know, man. Rough matchup. I did have some misplays in there. Could I have predicted the swaps and the Intimidate swaps there? Absolutely. I didn't. I didn't feel like the risk was needed, but if I did, I might have gotten a lot of good damage off on the Urshifu. Not the Urshifu, the Watoros. Speaking of which, why are you using Watoros? There's Urshifu now. Anyway, unfortunately going to take home a loss, but kind of want to end on a win. So let's see if we can get that final win here. Fingers crossed. Oh, no, that's a Pokemon I really want to use but haven't used yet. Alolan Muck. Speaking of which, this team is gross. What the heck is happening? You got a Mimikyu, Alolan Muck, Tinglu, Chen Pao, Wo-Chen, the triple trifecta Ruinous, and Iron Hands. Okay, is this a Trick Room thing? Is it really? I don't think so. But I also know Typhlosion lead ain't horrible. The only thing that really kind of slows me and makes me sad is the Chen Pao, but I have Rillaboom to deal with that a little bit by faking it out at least. So what if we go Rilla, Typhlosion? First time we're doing that lead. I don't think I need Tornadus here. Their whole team is so slow except for Chen Pao. So maybe I want to do Chi-Yu, and maybe I want to do Rillaboom as the final. We'll go with those four. Alolan Muck, man. I don't know. I don't know if Alolan Muck is still any good, but I remember in like 2017 or 2016, whatever the first rule set of VGC was for Sun and Moon, like that Pokemon was irritating. It was a Tapu killer. There was no Tapu that could touch it, and Tapu was really popular at the time. Muck and Mimikyu, we get to see it. Now what do we got? We got Black Sludge on Muck, Mental Herb on Mimi. They definitely want to Trick Room. That's like a fact. But we're not going to make that easy for them. We're going to go straight for the Eruption. And straight for a big Wood Hammer onto Mimi. We ain't play no games. This is a very strong Wood Hammer. I could have probably Grass Tera just to guarantee. Yo, Muck is gone in an instant. Holy. Well, that answers my question, huh? Well, here's a wood hammer now. I think I chose the right lead. I was considering Grass Tera just to guarantee that KO. Turns out I didn't need it though. That's how strong Rillaboom is with Wood Hammer. One shots Mimikyu. Iron Hand's coming out now. Another Pokemon that I could just click Eruption on. Tinglu's gonna dampen that a little bit, but hey, this will still hurt. There's no way this doesn't hurt. Now, what else I'm curious about is how much damage can we do with a Grass Tera Wood Hammer onto Tinglu? Like I said, their whole team was so slow. It was at the point where it's like, if I stop this Trick Room, yeah. Battle is canceled. Gonna take home another tub. A little bit of a short one. I wanted to have like a real battle here at the end, not like a one-turn battle. So let's try again. Oh, yikes. HISUIAN Typhlosion versus HISUIAN Typhlosion. And their team is a little faster than mine, too. They also have like a Trick Room option as well. That's a little threatening. Huh. I wonder if it's worth leading Torn and trying to mash a Tailwind, or if it's worth leading Rilla and trying to stop their Tailwind. I'm honestly on the fence, but I think stopping their Tailwind is the play. We go Zapdos, we go Rilla. We'll bring that Typhlosion in the back anyway, just to say we brought Typhlosion. And honestly, Typhlosion isn't bad here. There's nothing on the team that really resists fire, except maybe a Water Urshifu. So me saying that out loud realizes I should probably also bring Chiyu, so let's do Chiyu as well. I'm not bringing any Tailwind here. Oh, I probably should have had Tailwind in the back. Yeah, because like their team naturally outspeeds mine, and my goal was to stop their Tailwind. To then set up my Tailwind and outspeed them, but oh well. Looks like I went against my own goal here. Locked on my team too quickly. Still had 20 seconds to think of this, man. It's all good. Hopefully we'll find a way around it. My opponent's still thinking. But I respect the Typhlosion game, man. Typhlosion is weird. I feel like they should have made Typhlosion a little faster as a Hisuian and not slower as a Hisuian. Because it technically does mean that in general, regular Typhlosion will get the Eruption off first, which is always nice to do. But, you know, Hisuian has 10 more special attacks, so I guess that's what we give and what we take. They go Torn to Lecky. Oh, yikes. They totally prepared for me to do a Torn lead, but thankfully I didn't. The Rilla's great here, though. They probably have Covert Cloak, though. You know what? Since I didn't bring Tailwind, I'm going to just assume they have Covert Cloak and then just go for a fake out onto the Alecki. We're just going to fake out the Alecki. I don't want a Grass Tera yet. I didn't Grass Tera, right? Yeah. Fake out the Alecki. Get this Thunderbolt off on the Torn. We'll just stop this Alecki from attacking this turn. They're going to go for Sunny Day first. That's not horrible. And if I'm able to knock out here with the Thunderbolt, I don't expect to, but if I am, that'd be nice. Ooh, it's close. It's definitely close. All right, all right. Again, we're not out of this. They still have the Tailwind, so I feel comfortable just going for the Wood Hammer. Do I want a Grass Tera, though? Grass Tera. I could Fire Tera here. They did give me Sunny Day. I don't think I need a Grass Tera. That's just me being too aggressive when I don't need to be. Let's go for a regular Wood Hammer onto the Alecki. Let's Volt Switch out onto the Torn spot. They go for Electro Web. Okay. You were already faster, though, so that doesn't really do anything. I guess they're just trying to keep me slower for when the new... Oh, they have Heat Wave. We eat it, though, thanks to the Assault Vest. Crits my Rillaboom, still able to take it all. Nice. Goodbye, Torn. Torn is gone, and this should be goodbye Alecki, too. I get the free switch into whatever I really need to have on the field. What do I need to have on the field? If I still had Flash Fire, it'd be this thing, but I don't have Flash Fire. I do have Shadow Ball, though. Let's just go into Chiyu. Keep it simple. Get the Beads of Ruin on the field. Now let's see this Wood Hammer damage. Bada bing, and boom. Nice. Lucky gone. I'm assuming they have HISUIAN Typhlosion in the back next to a friend. I just don't know who that friend is. Oh, and I get the Rillaboom fainting too. We're both down to the final 2 here, actually. That's kind of cool. Oh, wait, never mind. I thought my Zapdos died. I still have a whole Zapdos left. Zapdos that I don't really want on the field right now. So yeah, let's go into just Typhlosion. Is it water? It's a dark Urshi. Okay. That's not great. But it's also not horrible. Alright, they're frisking my Choice Specs and my Life Orb. I am frisking their Choice Scarf and Black Glasses. Yikes. Alright, so I completely see the danger, and I'm going to hard swap into a Zapdos. I don't want to lose my Typhlosion yet. I'm going to fire Tera. And attempt to delete this Urshifu from the game. That is my goal. I have no idea if I live an incoming dark move, but at the same time, I don't think the dark move is coming into the Chi-Yu spot. I think the Chi-Yu is going to be relatively safe this turn. My opponent really has to sit here and decide what they need to do and what they want to do. I should resist this Eruption. I know this Eruption hurts a lot, but thankfully they're not Specs, they're Scarfed. I say thankfully, but that means they'll outspeed me next turn. But as long as I get some damage off, I know they'll be locked onto that Eruption. Or they could just try to Shadow Ball me. I guess that makes sense too. Both make sense. Alright, let's swap out our Typhlosion. Zapdos the Gourmet is entering the field. There's my Terastallization. Okay, that might mean that they're not Terastallizing, which is really good news. Did they Terastallize already? What was their turn 1? No, it was a Lucky and Tornadus. They still have a Terastallization to use. Infernal Parade. That's not the move I expected. Oh, that's bad. Means I might die here. No, I outspeed. Heat Wave, baby. Woo! We outsped the Ursh. And Ursh is gone. Now you're locked onto Infernal Parade. Have fun with that, Typhlosion. Nice. That is honestly... Whoa, okay. I am very happy about that. I'm very happy the Ursh didn't decide to Sucker Punch or do anything crazy. Were they in Tailwind? Or did Tailwind run out and I stopped looking? Were they in Tailwind? It must have run out and I stopped looking. I didn't notice. Oh, it did run out. Did they never go for it? Oh, no, they didn't. They went for Heat Wave second turn. That whole last turn, I was assuming they had Tailwind up. It's all good. This should be GG. I don't have to think too hard about this turn. They go for the Infernal Parade. Gonna be enough to one-shot my Typhlosion because Typhlosion is Typhlosion. Unfortunately, Typhlosion did absolutely nothing in this last battle, but their Typhlosion sure did. Regardless, here's a Dark Pulse. There's a Typhlosion. That's a GG. Gonna end this video on a win. 4 wins and 1 loss in today's video with Typhlosion. So hey, we will definitely take that. Thank you so much, Ivory, on Discord for posting this team in the Pokésports Discord. Remember, if you guys are interested in having your team maybe appear here on the channel, go ahead, upload your Regulation D teams in the Rent-A-Coach channel on our Discord. Links to all that in the description. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed today's video, hit the like button down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And with that said, have yourselves a good night. Okay, this is Pokésports. Bye-bye.